And one other thing about taxi driving is that when you drive within the city, I'm telling you, it is terribly exhausting. You will get tired like nobody's business. And when drivers get home, a lot of them will have no interest in seeing anyone in the house, in speaking to anyone in the house, or even getting close to their spouses. All they want is maybe to have a meal, have a shower, and go to bed and sleep. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I am going to discuss with you about the importance of having a plan as an Uber driver. And what do I mean by a plan? I came to realize that this job of taxi driving can be very, very dangerous, especially for people who have families. Because any time is a work time, any day is a work day. If you are a taxi driver, any day you want to go on the road, nothing prevents you. And I have come to realize that drivers who would like to avoid home affairs, people who have maybe conflicts with their spouses, people who maybe want to stay away from their parents. Those are the young people, maybe they are driving and living with their parents and they want to stay away from their parents. The same thing as maybe people who want to avoid the chaotic environment with children around. If you are that kind of a person, then Uber driving becomes a very, very straightforward escape route to avoid responsibilities at home and to avoid, spending time with people that maybe want you around. And I've witnessed this firsthand with so many colleagues of mine who I know they have been on the road driving. And why is it so important that drivers establish a permanent working schedule so that they don't mix up work and family, so that there is a clear cut between family time and work time? You know, I came to realize that drivers who have good attitude towards the business, drivers who plan their time well, they will always tell me that they have their driving hours. They categorically tell me that they don't drive at night and probably they don't drive on Sunday. So what they do is maybe they wake up every day at around 5 a.m. in the morning and drive until 7 p.m. And they are very, very clear in their mind that whether it rains or there is sunshine, they will not work over and above the hours that they have targeted for themselves. And that is what I want every driver to try and embrace. Otherwise, taxi driving will break homes, taxi driving will bring separation among families and among friends. Because let me tell you, taxi driving is very, very, very dangerous, by the way. It is just like gambling. Because, when people do gambling, and I know every person, almost every person in Kenya has once tried to play some bets, either on football matches or otherwise. Every time there are games going on, you will never miss an opportunity to place a bet if that is what you are after. And the same thing with taxi driving. There is no single day that you will not want to drive if you have that opportunity. So taxi drivers might be tempted to be running after money every minute, every hour, every day out of the 12 months we have in the year. And by so doing, they carry a lot of baggage on their back, they carry a lot of dissatisfaction because they are chasing money that will never be enough, money that they will never exhaust from the market. And it seems like you are chasing wind, you are chasing a moving target. And that is why I always advise drivers to have categorical driving hours or driving time or driving days. I have also met drivers who told me that they drive at night, they don't drive during the day. So during the day, it is that time when they spend with their family, is that time when they will spend with their kid and maybe get to drive at night, which is good because it is consistent, it is sustainable. But please, if you are a taxi driver out there, be very, very careful of chasing the wind. This is, something that you will never catch unless the only thing you can catch if you are a taxi driver, it's only your target. So meaning that if you wake up to drive and you say that you want to make 3,000 Kenya shillings, okay, you can agree within yourself that you will only go home when you make that money. And let me tell you, you will have at least 50% of the days when you will achieve your target. And when you hit that target, even if it is early in the morning, please, you can go home. But the problem with money target is that there are days that are extremely good, whereby you will make the 3,000 very, very easily. Let me give you an example. For instance, on a Sunday, so there is normally no traffic, a lot of people going in and out of churches and people going around to have fun in various places. So if you say that you will go home after you have made the 3,000, you might find yourself going home at noon, while there is still more opportunities for you to make money. So in good days, drivers make really good money. And in bad days, drivers make really bad money. Meaning that if you are chasing 3,000 on a bad day, you might find yourself staying out of your house, inside your car for over 24 hours, and you might not make even the 3,000 because it's literally a bad day, it's a downtime, it's a low season, and it is difficult to make that money. So me, I think the best way is for drivers to work with the time targets so that please they don't abandon their homes. And one other thing about taxi driving is that when you drive within the city, I'm telling you, it is terribly exhausting. You will get tired like nobody's business. And when drivers get home, a lot of them will have no interest in seeing anyone in the house, in speaking to anyone in the house, or even getting close to their spouses. All they want is maybe to have a meal, have a shower, and go to bed and sleep. I have been there because taxi driving and driving in general, especially in traffic situations within Nairobi, it is tiresome. You get tired. And if you don't take care of your mind, let me tell you, you will lose your family. So, my advice to every taxi driver, please, please have a planned driving time. Have a calendar on the days when you will be driving during the day and days when you drive during the night, and stick to it. I have seen someone saying that from Monday to Friday, they drive during the day. So maybe they will wake up at around 5 and drive until 8 p.m. Then 8 p.m. must find them in the house with the family. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they drive at night because there are so many activities happening at night. And also during Ed month. Ed month, there are also so many activities that are happening at night. So you can choose that Ed month and weekends, you can drive during the night. But other days, you must drive during the day for the purpose of being with your family and for the purpose of you not chasing an endless goal. Okay? You will never exhaust the market. You will never get the income you want. You just need to get the income that you are targeting, or just spend the hours that you have planned on the road. And then you get satisfied with that and go home. What do you think about it, guys? And what is your experience with your spouse? Is your driver a taxi driver, or is your wife a taxi driver? What is your experience with them? Okay? Let me know what has been your experience with a taxi driving spouse and how they behave at home. Okay? Let us educate one another.